Move over regular old flour, because we're cooking with Kamut.
Kamut is an ancient grain. It's never been genetically modified, pure strain, naturally enriched. It has less gluten than any white flour in the entire world, which is pretty awesome, and it makes everything taste better.
To learn how to make 3 delicious recipes with this ingredient, we turn to author of For the Love of Kamut, Lizzie Heaps, aka the Food Nanny. First on the menu are mini French baguettes.
The first thing you want to do is you want a half a cup of warm water.
Then 1½ teaspoons of active dry yeast. Lizzie recommends the Red Star brand.
And 1 teaspoon of sugar that we're going to add right here.
Mix, cover, and let it rise. Then
1 teaspoon of our sugar.
2 teaspoons of salt, then 2 cups Kamut flour, but add slowly, cuz
You can always add, but you can't take away on flour.
add the yeast, 1 cup of warm water, mix together and knead. Divide into 4 parts and shape.
You're basically making almost kind of like a hot dog bun.
Place on a greased mini baguette pan, cut down the middle, cover, and let rise. And then into the oven it goes at 450 degrees for 15 minutes. And voila!
Bread like this from start to finish in 30 minutes, it's pretty incredible.
Next, we're using Kamut to make Arugula Pizza.
We have a half a cup of warm water, a half a cup of lukewarm milk,
2 teaspoons sugar, 2½ teaspoons active dry yeast, stir, then cover.
and we're gonna let it sit and get nice and bubbly for about 5 minutes.
Add 1 tablespoon olive oil and then slowly add 1 3/4 cup Kamut flour. Then get to kneading. Cover and let it rise for at least 2 hours. Then roll out your crust. Drizzle a bit of olive oil followed by mozzarella cheese. Then pop it into the oven at 500 degrees for 6 to 8 minutes.
So now we're gonna top it with our arugula. Then we have our grape tomatoes.
Top with salt, olive oil, ground black pepper, and dig in. Finally, we're baking cookies, starting by mixing it up.
3 sticks of cold butter, 1½ cups of brown sugar, 1½ cups of regular sugar.
Add 3 large eggs, 3 teaspoons vanilla extract, and mix again. Then,
We're gonna add 4 cups of Kamut flour.
follow that up with 1/2 teaspoon baking soda and 2 teaspoons salt. Add to wet ingredients and in goes 3 cups of chocolate. Mix, scoop on a cookie sheet, sprinkle with salt, and bake for 10 minutes at 350 degrees.
Oh, look how yummy. These are so good.
You can buy Kamut directly from thefoodnanny.com. Now we know how to cook with Kamut like a pro.